Here's the thing about 90s TV show theme songs. They're awesome.
Yeah.
And I spent last evening YouTubing a lot of them. Here's one of my favorites, which I don't think either one of you are going to know this show. But maybe people out there listening will. Ready?
Okay.
As performed by me.
Oh, gosh. I love it.
You're not going to know this, though, which is going to really disappoint me. Surf dudes with attitudes. Kinda groovy. Laid back moves. Do you know that show, Dan? Don't wake me up.
What show is it?
Don't wake me up if I'm dreaming. California Dreams. You don't remember that show?
No, what show is that?
California Dreams. You don't know that show?
You're a lot older than I am.
It was about a... I'll wait.
It's the Brett Davern show.
Sometimes.
I'm just really funny. I can't help it. We are brought to you by Adobe Radio.
My favorite thing is people who tell me how funny they are.
In partnership, me too, with Nice Guy Digital and recorded live in beautiful North Hollywood, California. Conveniently located. On today's episode, Tank's Good News with Tank Sinatra. Denny and Brett debate masterfully.
That's my favorite. Oh, we master debated together so hard.
Stop. No, you didn't say it right that time.
I did too.
We're rocking out today. Let's get to the creepy guy who graduated high school 3 times.
I love master debating with Katie's brother.
I'm not sure I'm friends with him anymore. Brett Davern!
Listen up, everybody! This is our show. Thank you for listening live on Adobe Radio, YouTube, TuneIn, or wherever you get your podcast. You can call the show anytime. Phone number is 1-888-99-IDOBI. Shout out a friend, shout at us or with us. It's all good. Once again, the phone number is 1-888-994-3624. No one lately has taken us up on that.
We really want callers.
I would love to talk to you people out there. Come on, everybody. I know it's 2017. I know that you're scared to actually talk into your phone that's in your pocket. All you want to do is type into it. Unless you're recording yourself for the Snapchat. But come on. Press the phone button, dial it up, and give me a call. Let's chat. But if you don't want to chat, you can always email the show. bdsfans@idobi.com. That's bdsfans@idobi.com. And we reply to those as well and read them personally. All right. So, we got a master debate today. We've got Tank's Good News.
Not Frank's Good News.
No. I was thinking Frank Turner.
Oh, or Frank Sinatra.
That's right. Well, yeah.
Yeah. But
Tank's
Frank Turner,
Good News.
though.
We have Tank's Good News a little bit later because it's Friday. We want to head into the weekend with some good thoughts. But first of all,
yes.
How do you not know the show California Dreams? You're not even paying attention right now.
I don't know the show California Dreams.
What are you doing over there?
My job.
All right. Listen, California Dreams was a show. It came on like after Saved by the Bell, probably same like time slot, same producers, I think, of Saved by the Bell. But it was 5 California teenagers who have a band named the California Dreams. That was the name of the band.
Very
hence
clever.
the name of the show.
Yes.
Kelly Packard's in it. The guy who plays guitar was like a leather jacket wearing guy named Jake, who like played the electric guitar and like
Obviously
all the girls
coolest
scream.
character on the show.
Yeah.
Jake's always are, right?
Sam, there was the girl named Sam who was the singer, and then there was like a dorky white guy that played the keyboard, and then there was Sly, their manager. It was a great show.
Did they play the intro?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the theme song was like a music video for their band.
Yeah.
It was the greatest theme song ever.
There's some good ones.
Oh, this is a good one, Katie. Let me tell you. It's a good one. What? Here, listen. If I hold this over the microphone, I think it'll work. No, listen to this.
What are you doing?
See, Dan's watching. This is the greatest.
This is really good radio right now.
It's when times were happier, Katie. Just
Yeah.
4 kids in California loving life. Here it comes.
Surf dudes with attitudes, kinda groovy, laid back moves.
All right.
You don't remember that?
No.
You're crazy.
Like I said in the cold
I'm gonna keep
open,
it playing till the chorus
you're
gets
a
there. We
lot
could talk
older
over it.
than
though.
I am.
It's on the same time as Saved by the Bell though.
But I didn't see Saved by the Bell live.
Well, me neither.
Oh.
I was watching it on TBS. This would come on afterwards. Ready?
I was at 7 o'clock in the morning.
No, it was on in like the afternoon in the summer.
Oh, see, I only got Saved by the Bell before school in the morning, and my mom would often yell at me because it always made me late. Dan's shaking his head. Dan's young like I am.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear a word you were saying over
All
California
right,
Dreams.
let's play some music.
No, we're not going to music yet. It's Friday. This is the way the schedule works. Listen,
Ding. I didn't have my hand on the
what were you
keyboard.
saying about Saved by the Bell? You hating on Saved by the Bell over there?
No, not at all.
Oh, good.
Saved by the Bell was the show that I would like to watch before school.
Mm-hmm.
On the rare occasion that the TV was on.
Do you know what AC Slater stands for?
No.
You don't?
What?
You know what AC stands for? Wonder Boy? Boy Wonder?
Why are you whispering?
I don't know. He said something inappropriate, I think.
Oh.
Stands for Albert Clifford.
I was totally off.
Albert Clifford Slater.
He hosts a show too now.
Mario Lopez?
Yeah.
His dimples host a podcast.
I have seen those dimples in podcast in person.
Oh, I took a
On
picture
person.
on the red carpet with him one time. It's my favorite thing to do. I'm always on red carpets, like, well, not that sounded.
You're always
that
on
sounded
humble
real.
pie.
Yeah, that sounded bad. No, but like I'm always the one on there who's like grabbing the other people who are on the red carpet, going like, "Hey man, can we get a photo? Hey, I'd really like to take a photo with you." I don't care. I got no shame, Katie. I'll go up and ask anybody.
Yeah.
I'll find that picture. I gotta find the picture of me and AC, so we can put it on the YouTube video. What's your favorite '90s sitcom with a great theme song, Katie? Other than
I really liked
Baywatch.
Pete and Pete.
Oh yeah, Pete and Pete's good.
Also has a good opening.
Pete and Pete was ahead of its time.
It really
comedically.
Yeah, for sure.
It really was. It kind of has the for me it like was like a pre like Napoleon Dynamite.
For sure. Do you know the tragedy of Pete and Pete?
Hmm.
Pete and Pete released there were 3 seasons of the show. They released season 1 and season 2 on DVD.
Uh-huh.
They did not sell enough DVD copies to ever release season 3.
What?
And it breaks my heart.
Oh.
Because my OCD brain goes, it's never going to be completed.
Is Artie really the strongest man in the world? We'll never know.
We'll never know.
Tough.
You remember when he moved a house an inch to the right?
Of course. Do you remember when he'd go out to the beach and then fight the waves?
Like Arrested Development?
Yeah. It's the best. You ever watch Erie, Indiana?
No, I missed that one.
That was a good show.
I heard it was good, though.
Clarissa Explains It All?
Of course.
Salute my shorts?
Yeah.
Salute your shorts? Salute your shorts.
Salute your shorts.
Hey, dude.
Salute your shorts. Hey, you
Hey,
took the words
dude is
out
the
of my
best.
mouth. Get out of my brain, man.
What Wild and Crazy Kids? Remember that show?
No. Yes.
It's like a game show where kids competed in like some sort of weird Hunger Games.
And there was a tower at the end. No, that's a
No,
different show.
that's Guts.
No, not Guts.
Yeah, Guts. The aggro crag.
Oh yeah.
It's the aggro crag,
What's the
and they'd
one
have to
with
like
the-
crawl up this like. You know what I'm talking about?
What's the one with the
Oh.
booger nose? You had to like reach in and grab the.
Oh, Family Double Dare.
Yeah. That was
Oh
good
man,
stuff.
you're gonna have a lot of photos on the YouTube right now. Sorry, bud. Secrets of the Hidden Temple.
Oh yeah.
Legends of the Hidden Temple.
Legends
of the Hidden Temple. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now wow. I told you. Remember we were talking yesterday. All this stuff's in the back of your brain somewhere. You just have
Yeah.
to start kind of unlocking it.
Uh-huh.
It's all back there somewhere.
I remember Are You Afraid of the Dark would always scare the crap out of me too.
Of course. You know why we're just naming Nickelodeon shows? Or at least for me, why
Because I
it's
didn't
only
pay
Nickelodeon?
for Disney.
Exactly, because Disney used to be subscription.
Yeah.
And both.
How are they still so profitable? Well, I guess
What do you?
HBO
How is Disney still so profitable? Is that a real question you're asking? Because they took Beauty and the Beast, which was a cartoon that everyone loved, and they turned it into a live action
play
thing.
Music.
Because they were
We're
like,
late. You gotta
hold
play
on,
music.
because they were like, hey, we need to print some money, so let's just hire a bunch of actors, sing the same damn songs, and then we'll all make a bunch of money. How is Disney profitable?
Let's play.
I can't believe you said that. Hey, Brett, I've got a question for you. How is the Disney Corporation still profitable? It's almost as if they own ABC and ESPN and Star Wars. I don't get it either, Katie.
All right.
It's not like there's a lightsaber upstairs right now at this studio.
I'm going to push the play button on this song. Would you like to introduce it?
No, go ahead and press play. This is Stare at the Sun by Thrice. Thank you for watching on YouTube or listening to the podcast version of The Brett Davern Show. If you were listening live on Adobe Radio, you'd be hearing real music right now, instead of this message and whatever song this is. Sometimes the rules just won't let us play real music on YouTube or the podcast. It's not a big deal. Just putting it out there. Back with more show in a second.
Music debate with the musical master debaters, Brett and Denny.
So ridiculous.
It's my favorite. It's my favorite thing we've ever done on this show. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it so much. And I'm muting your microphone next time so I don't hear you sigh during it. I love how much you hate it, but I actually, even if you didn't hate it, I just love that intro so much.
That's nice.
Musical master debater, are you on the phone?
I'm here.
There he is. Okay, Denny, seriously though, you love the intro, right? You're okay with it?
It's great.
Yeah, see, he loves it. Now, how does the rest of the family like it? I heard that your grandmother listened to this segment.
She's 90.
Yeah, my mom shared with me that last week my grandma listened in, and I didn't really bring it up with her.
Oh yeah, that's
I
probably
didn't really want to go. I didn't want to go that way.
probably better. Let sleeping dogs lie on that one.
Yeah.
And your mom, Vicky LeClaire, how does she like the intro? Has she brought it up to you?
I haven't brought that up either.
Okay.
And if you remember the topic last time, I didn't talk about that either.
Yeah,
Just
I
pretend like
wouldn't.
that never happened.
Yeah, don't bother. If I know Vicky, she'll call in and tell us what she thinks about it. So.
Yeah, she might.
All right, so as per usual with this segment, we're going to debate something from the world of music. I have no idea what's coming, neither do you. Katie just gives these to us, and then we riff on them. So, Katie, and then at the end, there's a buzzer or something that goes off, and then we have 30 seconds for
Closing
like a
arguments.
closing statement or
Yep.
whatever. Okay, so, Katie, what's the topic for this master debate?
Today, please tell me your favorite old rocker who's still rocking.
Ooh. Ah.
Old guys.
Old
Or girls.
rocker who's still rocking. Who's the best?
Yeah.
Yeah, who's the best rocker who's old but still rocking? Okay,
Yep.
I got mine. You want to go first or second?
I got mine.
Go, Denny.
Your choice.
No,
You wanna go first?
it's up to you. We need to bring in a coin or something. We should do a coin
Oh,
flip.
we should
All right.
coin.
But
coin flip.
this
I'll take it.
all right, go.
It's a no-brainer. It's Bruce Springsteen.
All right.
Why, Denny?
Why?
I'll tell you what. Bruce Springsteen, first of all, he talks like this all the time. And, like he's got a raspy voice. He's had a
Didn't
raspy
change
voice
that
since he was a kid.
Yeah.
And all of the music that I listen to, he listens to, which I think is crazy. At his age, he's like close to 70, I think.
This
I
sounds
know
like
he's
a
older
very
than my
Brett
parents.
Davern argument. He's my favorite because I like what he likes. Or he likes
Yeah.
what I like. You know
Well,
what?
obviously
He's my
you do.
favorite because he agrees with me.
Well, Yeah, if he was old and boring, you wouldn't be listening to new cool music. So obviously.
All right,
still
that's
cool. He's
enough.
still
Bruce
rocking.
Springsteen sucks. Listen, here's the
Whoa,
real
whoa,
answer.
whoa.
Mick effing Jagger is the answer to this question.
Oh, please.
And Keith Richards and the Rolling Stones. That is the answer to this
You just
question.
said a band. You have to pick a person.
Mick Jagger.
All right.
Dude's rocking at 104 years old. And he's 104
I don't-
pounds. Finally, his
He
age
just
matches
does a
his
wiggle.
weight. What?
All he does is wiggle on stage.
All he does is wiggle. No, that's insane. Rocking. First of all, Bruce Springsteen wouldn't know rocking if it slapped him upside the head. He's always talking about how Mary needs to go to town and get on the back of his Harley with her white dress and shut the screen door. Boring! How about a little brown sugar? That's what I'm talking about. A little honky-tonk woman, right? A little, I can't get no. I don't need Clarence and his saxophone, okay?
Does Mick Jagger play the guitar? How can you be
I don't
rocking
know.
if you don't have a guitar in your hand?
I don't know, to be
He's
honest.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of screaming and wiggling.
No, see, that shows you how much he does rock. He doesn't need
You don't know
a
if
guitar
he has
to
a
rock.
guitar or not.
He doesn't need a guitar to rock, Katie. He's just out there strutting it.
Denny, I wish you could see Brett
Yeah.
strut right now.
He will when he watches
Yeah.
the YouTube. Bruce is up there like, listen, there's a lot of hard-working people out of work out there. It's like, what a downer, Bruce. Just play the song.
No. Bruce Springsteen is America. And if you love America, you love Bruce Springsteen.
Well, have you ever heard of the British invasion, my friend? Okay, we'd still be listening to Hank Williams Sr. if it wasn't for those guys, which, I mean, good stuff, but not rock and roll, you know? I mean,
Yeah.
Bruce is all like, the mill shut down. Everybody's out of work. You got the... Oh, that's it?
All right, Denny, let's hear your 30 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah, because this isn't going to be a close vote. I got to feel it on this one. I'm right on this one. I'm
First
rolling
of
back
all-
and forth in my chair. I can't
Let me
say
just go.
this.
Let him
I
have his
only got
30 seconds,
I gotta
Brett.
get this in. Yeah.
That's
So
part of my
first all,
strategy.
how many bands have covered Bruce Springsteen?
Mm-hmm.
Every artist thinks he's amazing. You have Rage Against the Machine has covered him. You have Johnny Cash has even covered him. Frank Turner has covered him. Anybody that's cool has covered Bruce Springsteen. He's amazing. And he's the boss. They call him the boss. He's the boss, and he's in charge. That's Bruce Springsteen.
All right. That's enough for that.
That
You
actually,
gotta-
he still has
You got to
six
give him a
seconds.
buzzer. Oh, that was way longer than 30 seconds.
No, because you kept talking over him, so his time started after you shut up.
Right there. Hometown.
Sit down and shut
home
up.
Field advantage.
All right.
Yeah, sit down and shut up.
Is that the end
That's
of
you
the,
now.
No, the buzzer should just be the end, I think.
All right. Well, that's your 30 seconds.
Well,
Okay,
I'm
we're
just
still
saying,
evolving.
For the closing arguments, it should
All right,
be the buzzer.
your time starts now.
I don't even need that much time, Katie. I don't even need 30 seconds to wrap up, put a pretty little bow on this argument, okay? No, I can just sit here and waste time. You know why? Because there's a magazine that covers rock and roll named Rolling Stone Magazine. The Rolling Stones. Mick Jagger. They are rock and roll. Their logo is a tongue. Oh, I'm supposed to be just talking about Mick? Mick has had like 1 million groupies. Men and women. He doesn't even
All right,
care.
your time's up.
Listen, Mick
That's
Jagger
it.
is the coolest rocker
all
of
right.
all time. He's out there. He's still
All
rocking
right,
and rolling.
shut up. Boy Wonder.
Also,
Time to
wait,
vote.
I just want to show something to you two. I got so upset during this, banging my pen around, that the cap is now like infused into the pen. Look at that. I can't get it off. Look at the cap has gone over the little collar on the pen. I can't get it off.
All right.
Let's have a vote, and I will be the tiebreaker.
Yeah, definitely.
Who won this argument, Boy Wonder?
Denny.
Denny.
Yeah.
What? You're both going with Denny?
Yes.
Why?
God bless America.
That's, yeah.
I'm from New Jersey.
Yeah, it's true. Boy
Aw,
Wonder's from
Boy-
New Jersey.
That's not fair.
So, I mean, here's the thing. Springsteen has a whole town who will rally for him at any moment.
Oh, you don't think England won't?
No.
That's a whole country.
They've got too many options. The boss is from Jersey.
There's a awful lot of... This one goes out to all the people who working for union wages and the mill got shut down. Oh, jeez. Katie, you're killing me over there. Goodness gracious. That's Denny's winning sound effect?
That was the sound effect. It was a little loud.
All right, Master Debater, you take this round, but I'll get you next time.
All right.
What a steamy back and forth. Don't worry. They'll be back next week with more to debate.
Oh, it's the greatest outro ever.
Thank you for watching on YouTube or for listening to the podcast version of our show. We love you. If you were listening live on Adobe Radio, you'd be hearing real music right now instead of this message. Sometimes rules don't allow us to play that kind of stuff on YouTube or on the podcast. Just putting it out there. Back with more show in a few seconds. So I don't know exactly what it is, but Channel 4 aired a documentary and there's a lot of controversy and it's really weird.
Are you talking about BBC 4?
Yeah, BBC 4.
I knew that because you just said Channel 4, and I was like, wait,
We don't have
a nationalized Channel 4.
Yeah. It's a big weird world out there, Brett.
Yeah, what exactly is it?
It's a sex robot documentary.
A documentary. You know I love documentaries.
You do.
A documentary about sex robots?
Yeah.
What is a sex robot?
I don't know, but she wants to have a baby. That's all I know.
What? The robot?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. This is a longer subject than what this is.
Okay.
All right, we have to talk about this after you guys listen to the Give Me Shelter by the Rolling Stones. We're gonna get into that. Thank you for watching on YouTube or listening to the podcast version of the Brett Davern Show. If you were listening live on Adobe Radio, you'd be hearing real music right now instead of this message and whatever song this is. Sometimes the rules just won't let us play real music on YouTube or the podcast. It's not a big deal. Just putting it out there. Back with more show in a second. Adobe. Speaking of documentaries, I'm not sure which documentary it was. It might be. It's either, I think it's 20 Feet from Stardom, which is a documentary about backup singers.
Right.
It's really interesting. It's a great documentary. If it's not that documentary, I apologize, but that is a good documentary anyway. The point is, that song, Give Me Shelter, that woman who's in the background just wailing over the top, like, just a shot away. Like, you know, it's awesome, right? When she recorded that, it was like 3-something in the morning. And like the Stones were in the studio, like, you know, being rock stars and recording like in the middle of the night and partying and whatever. And they were like, man, we just need this like thing. And then they called her up, and I think she had sung background for them anyway. So they knew her, and they were just like, come on in. But they like woke her up in the middle of the night. She was like, okay. And like went in and just wailed that background track.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So the one that you hear, that one that we just heard was being recorded at like 3-something in the morning or 4 in the morning or whatever.
It's a cool thing to know.
Yeah. It's in that documentary. I love documentaries. Anyway, back to the documentary you were talking about. There's a sex robot that wants to have a child? Does it want to have a human child?
Okay, here's the
What's happening?
I didn't see the documentary, but I've read about it now on Twitter quite a bit, and people's response to it is really interesting. Like this guy goes, I'm never getting an Echo, never getting a sex robot, never getting a face recognition phone. I am on Team Human.
Well, no, but wait, hold on. Okay, yeah, that's funny. But let's go back to the sex robot for a second. What exactly is a sex robot anyway? I don't even know what that is, first of all.
It's like I think it's like a blow-up doll, but like has
like a humanoid?
Yeah. Yes.
With a brain?
Well, it wants a child.
What?
I don't know.
What else does it want?
Okay, here, I mean, I don't know, Brett.
If you were a sex robot, what would you want? Quick, go.
Lunch.
I was going to say ice cream. Yeah. That's kind of funny.
to be left alone in the opinion of a lot of these people. Listen.
Do they move
listen.
on their own? I'm so confused.
Okay. No, I don't know if it's like Lars and the Real Girl, right? So
No, but that's just like a mannequin. Like I've heard of the sex mannequins. Why are you
I think
getting
it's the same
frustrated
thing.
with
No,
me?
I think it's the same thing, except for its eyes move. It's a robot.
Right.
Here's what I find really interesting about this.
Okay.
5 seconds into hashtag the sex robots are coming, which is the name of the documentary,
Hashtag?
like coming for you. I can't say that without, I'm like going to attack you, right? Not,
Spelled C-O-M.
yes. There's a
M.
quote from the campaign against sex
Two M's?
robots.
Are 2 M's in?
There's one M.
No. I'm a terrible speller.
There's a quote, not as bad as me. There's a quote from the campaign against sex robots, which, first of all, there is a campaign against sex robots.
What?
Saying that it's disturbing that humans might enter a relationship with objects. The next one says, humans already do this. Military tests have been stopped because people feel treatment of bomb disposal robots is inhumane. Patients with dementia build relationships with cuddly robot seals. People get attached to their Roombas, on and on and on and on. How are we, like, they are literally
what is wrong with everybody?
non-humanoid, non-feeling, made for, like, in this case, made for experiments and, like, but they're not
So if
humane.
if your sex robot starts malfunctioning and you put it in the trash, did you commit murder?
Right.
That's what they're asking?
Yes.
What?
Yes. Weird. It's such a trippy concept. But I do understand that people get attached to things. Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
We're going off in a million different
But this is where I
here.
wanted to go initially this morning when you wouldn't let me talk about it and said save it for the show. This is
When
where
I
I was
wouldn't
going.
let you?
No, you were very bossy this morning.
Okay. I don't...
We yelled at each other before the show started.
Well, that was a bit. We were having fun.
Anyway,
I thought.
can you dispose of your robot?
Is that the question you're asking? Or are you asking me if it's freaky that it wants to have a child?
I guess both. I think we can both agree that it's freaky that it wants to have a child.
A robot is a robot is a robot. I mean, this is a robot. Look, I'm holding up my phone. It's a robot. I can chuck it and throw it away, and I didn't commit murder on my iPhone.
Yeah.
It's not. It's fine.
I want to know what the people think, though. Tweet us.
I mean, look, if you're a serial killer and you're listening, stay away from this studio. But I'd rather have you going around killing sex robots than people.
Like if you have to scratch that itch.
I guess. I don't know. What am I saying? Sure. Yes. I don't know. Don't kill the sex robot's baby, though.
Right.
Especially if it's a baby robot.
We're pro-robot.
Only killing of adult sex robots. What? How do these things even... Wait, I'm still more curious about how they exist and if they move on their own. And is all they want sex? Or do you have to, like, take it out on dates, too? Like, what's going on?
Depends on if you love it or not.
It's just funny, like, does the guy who invented it, the first time he turns it on, it opens its eyes and it's like, must have sex with something? Or, like, is it just thinking that all the time?
I don't think it thinks anything.
It thinks it wants to have a baby. Oh my God. What are we doing?
We're going to play some music.
Oh. This world. I have to see this documentary, though. I don't know if I want to.
I don't know either.
Oh, boy. We're going to listen to a song.
Okay.
And then we're going to have a real palate cleanser on all this stuff. Because Tank is going to come on and give us some good news as we head into this weekend. Also, quick. I forgot today's December 1st. I didn't shave. I'm rocking the beard, Katie. Going full brawny man. But Boy Wonder did shave, except he left the stash. Go to YouTube.
Ooh.
Oh,
mustache cam.
no. Oh, that's
Mustache
too
cam.
close to the camera.
Also, I just want you to know, because I think you'll like it, today is National Eat a Red Apple Day.
Ugh.
I brought a red apple.
I saw that.
Red. I'm fine with the color red when it comes to apples, but Red Delicious apples can go straight to hell. They're disgusting. All right. I think I'm going to keep the beard going through the new year, by the way. Let's see if I can do it.
Do it.
All right. This is the 59 sound by the Gaslight Anthem.
Thank you for watching on YouTube or for listening to the podcast version of our show. We love you. If you were listening live on Adobe Radio, you'd be hearing real music right now instead of this message. Sometimes rules don't allow us to play that kind of stuff on YouTube or on the podcast. Just putting it out there. Back with more show in a few seconds.
Check out The Brett Davern Show on Facebook.com/Brett Davern Show. Adobe Radio.
All right, let's get Tank on the phone. Let's get some good news headed into the weekend, Katie.
I love this segment.
I know, me too.
I love Tank.
He's the man.
I love when Skype opens really quickly. It's opening right now. Skype, why are you not working for me? We've had a lot of technical problems on today's episode of The Brett Davern Show. Here we go. Here we go. Tank.
Mm-hmm. Just gonna wait.
Hello.
Tank!
What's up, Brett?
Hey, man. How's it going?
It's good, bro. How you guys been?
We're good. We're
We
good.
missed last week.
I heard you were at the DMV this morning.
Yeah.
So you could probably use a little good news as well.
Interesting. Yeah, I renewed my license. I got it sent to me. 2 days later, I lost my license and my wallet. So, yeah.
Oh, man.
Did you lose your whole wallet or just the license?
The whole wallet.
It happens to the best of us, Tank. It happened to me
Yeah,
a couple
true.
months ago. It happens. What do you
It's
got?
true.
What do you got for us this Friday, my man?
So, just one story from last week, which is probably one of the best things I've ever seen happen in the world. And we didn't do last week, so I wanted to just go back in time. So, basically, a woman stopped at a gas light. She ran out of gas. She didn't have any money. She forgot her wallet or whatever it was. A homeless guy who's used to stand at the light and collect money from people gave her $20, which is incredible. So he not only did he give her $20, he walked to the gas station, got a gas can, filled it up, and filled up her tank.
Nice.
Right?
Yeah. Turnabout
So-
is fair play. I like it.
She is touched by this.
Yeah.
And over the next couple of days, she sees him again. She gives him money. She's trying to pay him back or whatever. And then she goes, you know what? I'm going to start a GoFundMe. So she starts a GoFundMe. Have you guys heard this story? Or not?
No, I have not.
Bro, so take a guess at how much money she raised to give this guy back.
Okay.
I actually have heard this story, so I'm
Gonna say I have not heard this story. I'm okay again. GoFundMe.
I'll give you the number. It's up to $394,000 apparently.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
$394,000. And the best part is, a lot of people say, "Oh, you can't give somebody who's homeless that much money. They'll die. They'll do this. They'll do that." Her and her boyfriend, who is some kind of a financial advisor, have decided to manage this guy's money for him, and he's totally fine with it. They got him a place to live. They set him up with a car, insurance,
Jeez.
the whole
Wow.
9 yards. They're just taking care of this guy's
See,
life.
Katie, every time I get down on the internet, then the internet goes and does something and completely redeems itself. Wow. Oh,
Exactly.
that's amazing. That is a great story. That's a great story.
Yeah.
I love that. See, this is why you follow at Tank's Good News on Instagram for stuff like that, because
Yeah.
you get it all throughout the week. You don't have to just wait for
That
Friday.
and clues to where Tank's hidden money around the city of New York.
Yes, that's true too. I wanted to tell the people, Tank, that apparently you do something throughout the month of December, which is you leave loose bills around places. Yesterday was Dunkin' Donuts, right?
Yep.
And so if you're in the tri-state area,
Keep your eyes peeled.
you want to spare $20 or whatever, yeah, be on the lookout.
And I do it. There was obviously people had advice for how I should be doing it on the internet, which is just what people do. I should do it this way. I
You're
should do it
kidding.
that way.
People on the internet have opinions?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Listen, I leave loose money, and I don't leave a note because I don't want people to think I'm trying to gimmick anybody. Listen, if I found a note with money, I'd be like, oh, that's cool. Not as cool as finding money, but whatever. Same thing. It's cool. I got it. I get the idea.
Yeah.
If you find money, it changes your entire day. Period. End of story.
Yeah.
So
I wonder how much of
people
it
were
gets.
commenting,
How much of it? I wonder how much of it gets turned in.
bro, none of it. None of it. There was like 1,500 comments where people were like, oh, I saw that. I would give it to... Okay, dude. You'd give it to the manager of Dunkin' Donuts in hopes that somebody came back for it? Give me a break. Shut up. Take the money and run just like everybody else.
Yeah.
I love it. All right. So, all right. Yeah. Why not? Sure. Whatever. Yeah, that's true. Cash.
So,
Here, I will say this, though, Tank. I will say this, though, because we're both victims of losing our wallet. If you find a whole loose wallet out there in the bathroom at Dunkin' Donuts, take it to the manager. But if you find,
for sure.
If you find a loose $20, yeah, fine, you can have it. You have my permission to take it.
I left it on top of the sink. It's not like I dropped out of my pocket on top of the sink.
No, it's
Come on.
great. No, it's great. I'm with you. I'm with you.
So one more story.
Okay.
I know you guys are short on time, but so a police officer receives a phone call that there's some kind of theft going on at a convenience store. He goes and checks it out. Everything's okay. Nobody's hurt. Whatever. He notices two people on the side of the building shooting heroin. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So he goes over to them. He's like, obviously, you can't be doing this here. Like,
Yeah.
what are you guys doing? In the middle of his speech to them, he notices that the woman is 8 months pregnant.
Oh, jeez.
Right?
Oh, God.
So he obviously, his tone changed. It was more like disbelief, sympathy, rather than like scolding them.
Mm-hmm.
Fast forward to a couple of days ago, this police officer wound up adopting the baby that this woman was pregnant with while he found her shooting heroin on the side of the convenience store in broad daylight.
Small world.
Not.
No, not small world. He did it on purpose. It was like, I'm going to take care of this kid.
Oh, okay. Sorry. It's early. I was like, geez, what
my
are the
gosh.
odds? Oh, okay. No, I'm with you.
No.
Sorry.
It was on purpose.
I'm all messed up this morning, Tank. All right. No, that's great.
That's
wow.
so kind of that man.
Jeez.
I hear you.
You know,
And
this is the thing. You can get all these news stories, all the details, and much, much more, too. There's so many that you post throughout the week, everybody out there listening. You got to go to Instagram, look up @TanksGoodNews, hit the follow button,
The
check
guy
it
looks
out.
so happy, too. I'm looking at the
Oh,
photo right now.
Katie's looking
It's
up the
Oh, my
feed.
gosh.
Yeah. Wow.
Amazing.
Hey, Tank,
yes,
I have a question for you.
sure.
We do this silly line of questioning with all of our guests, and we don't have time right now to get into all of the 10 questions. Someday we will, or maybe over time we will have asked you all the 10 questions. But I'm going to start with the most important one for you as a way to wrap up this episode. So
Sure.
I ask everybody this question in life, even, because I believe that your answer to this question will tell me everything that I need to know about you as a person. Okay?
Oh my God.
All right. Tank Sinatra of @TanksGoodNews, my favorite of all the Instagram accounts. What is your favorite fruit?
Oh, it's not even a question. Mango.
That's a wrap, everybody, on another edition of the Brett Davern Show. Thank you for listening live on Adobe Radio, YouTube, or wherever you get your podcasts. If you like what you heard, just tell a friend.
Tell him.
That's all. Or tell your sex robot, who will then tell all of their friends.
Tank, you got to listen to the episode.
Oh, boy.
We got into it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
It's a weird world out there. Say goodbye, Producer Katie.
Bye.
Producer Katie LeClaire is on Twitter and Instagram @Katie LeClaire. There's 2 C's in her last name. I am on Twitter @BDav, and there's 2 V's in that name. You can follow the show on any of the social medias @Brett Davern Show, or go to BrettDavernShow.com for archived episodes, photos, and more. Very special thank you to Tank Sinatra for bringing us all of the good news on this Friday. Go and follow him on Instagram @TanksGoodNews. or his other profile, which is at Tank Sinatra. Both of them are great. Once again, for Katie LeClaire, Boy Wonder, Tank Sinatra, and Sex Robots Everywhere, I'm Brett, and I'm reminding all of you to be kind and take care of each other. We will see you back here bright and early on Monday. Have a good weekend, everybody. That was our show. Good night, Pete and Pete.
That's it for the Brett Davern Show today. But don't worry, they'll be back tomorrow on Adobe Radio Live, starting at 10 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Pacific.